that I probably was not going to use because I don't wear makeup very often. But, so anyway,
Sorry.
So to give you guys a little bit of some details that you can use, when you're talking to somebody about why joining Unique, something that really sets us apart from many other companies is the fact that we don't have to do home parties. Unique is, when I was doing my previous company, I was away from my house 3 to 4 nights a week for 3 hours at a time. And it got to the point, I have 3 little girls, and it got to the point where they would look at me and be like, oh, you're going to another party? Oh, it would like pull at me. And so I said, yeah, mommy's got to go to another party. And that was hard. It was really hard to be away from home. I loved it. I loved the people that I met. I loved the company. But it was, it's very hard. A lot of these direct sales companies require you to do home parties. And that's something that's truly amazing about Unique is that we don't have to do that. We are truly a social media and online company where you can run this entire business. I have never done a home party. I've been in this for 2 years, and I have not once done a home party.
Cha-ching.
Yeah, it's just something, I am going to do a home party because one of my girls, Jen, just did one, and it was $1,100. And she has this awesome picture that she just posted, and it's her dining room table, and it is just a mess of products. And everybody had a phenomenal time, and it was $1,100 party. So I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to give the home party a try. So I'm actually going to schedule one, and we're going to see how that goes. But it's fantastic to know that you don't have to do that. And if you have a family and you have kids and you're doing a gazillion other things, this business fits right into that. And so that's what you want to talk with people about, why they should join Unique. Well, that's why. It fits into your life. And also because we don't have website fees. We don't have yearly renewal fees, which many other companies charge. And so those are added costs that you have to factor in for that. We also don't require inventory. So you'll get a lot of questions, well, what separates you from Mary Kay or Arbonne or whatever it is. We do not have to have, Mary Kay requires you to have like $500 in inventory, and we don't do that. We actually try to get you to not carry inventory because we want you to have it shipped directly from the company to your customers. So that's a really important thing to know. And that's another thing that you want to tell people because that's what's going to grab them in, the fact that they don't have to do their own shipping. They don't have to do all of that. So what separates Unique apart from other companies like Avon and like Mary Kay and things like that? Or why should we tell our customers to not go shop at Target or go to MAC or Sephora? We have very innovative scientists that work with Unique. We have top-notch scientists like Mukhtar, who, if you are new and you have not gotten to know Mukhtar, he's like the most adorable little dude in the world.
He's so cool.
He is so cute. But he has worked with Max Factor and a whole slew of other companies. And so he has actually said that he is coming to Unique to finalize his career and go out with a bang. And so he has so much knowledge that he's bringing into this company. And we have Tori, who is our VP of our sales force, and she comes from L'Oreal, and she was a pretty high-notch person at L'Oreal. So she's got a whole lot of knowledge coming from there. So they kind of head up our big team, and that's just 2 of the people out of the whole scientist team that bring together a product. So when I say innovative products, I'll give you a couple of examples. Our Splurge eyeshadow cream was one of the first to hit the market for that specific product. We came out, we developed it 18 months before Bobbi Brown did, and that's amazing. That's amazing that we had that product out before high brand name companies even came out with it. Bobbi Brown just hit the market with it. We came out with it last year. So that's pretty amazing. Our liquid foundation. How many here love our liquid foundation? Okay. How many here are wearing a liquid foundation right now? Okay. How many here, keep your hands up if you're wearing it. How many here have dry skin? Keep your hands up. Okay. The liquid foundation is not made for dry skin. Okay? So to give you a little bit of information that you might not know about the liquid foundation, and I know that we are all on this crazy liquid foundation pick right now, because it is a phenomenal product, okay? We'll talk about that for a second. It's a very innovative product in that if you haven't tried it, you have to try it. No matter what your skin tone is, because you have to know how to explain it to your customers who are seeing the 400,000 YouTube videos about it. So it is a very lightweight foundation, which is very odd for liquid. But the reason why it's so lightweight, and it's almost like, feels like cashmere in a way. I just got really loud. Anyways, so it when you put it on, it releases as powder throughout the day. So you're taking a liquid foundation and a powder, and you're mixing them together. So it's just a two-step process in one, which makes it very easy. Now, the reason why it's not good for those with dry skin is because of the way that it releases as a powder, and so it's going to make you flaky throughout the day. So when you are talking with your customers and they say, oh my, I mean, I've had a ton of customers that have messaged me and said, I have to have this liquid foundation. I say, okay, well, let's back up a second. Tell me what your skin is. Is it dry, normal, or oily? They say it's dry. I'm like, then I'm not going to sell you the liquid foundation because I don't want them to get it and be unhappy with it. I would steer them towards the BB cream and a bronzer, or the BB cream and the powder. So just a little bit of information about that for all of you guys that have customers waiting. Ask them if they have dry skin first, and it might not be the product for them. So anyways, going back to innovative products. So the liquid foundation was definitely one of them. The splurge cream was one of them. And there's just so much more that we're going, I mean, there's so much that's going to be happening in the next couple of years. We are such a baby company. We're 3 years old. And someone had said it perfectly the other day. I forget where we were. But they had mentioned that we're in a toddler phase, truly. So we are learning how to potty train. We've got bumps and bruises. We started walking, we're running, and we are tripping all over ourselves. So you're going to find some good things and bad. So when you're talking with people about why they want to join Unique, yes, there are going to be, and they join, and maybe, we've got some hiccups with mascara, or, training, or things like that. Whatever it is, there's going to be some good and the bad with it, because we are so young. But that's a good thing, because we're getting in so early. We might be out of hypergrowth mode. I truly believe we're out of hypergrowth mode, which is a really good thing, and I can go on about that, but I'm not. But now we're in a place where we're still new, we're still baby, we are still, the company is still listening to all of you guys, listening to everything that you want, and they're truly taking it in and changing things. Like our compensation plan, there's going to be changes to that because of what you guys have given feedback for. And the owners truly listen to it. So that's another really good tip for being an innovative, and why joining Unique, because we all have a voice in this company. So that in and of itself is pretty cool. You're not going to find another company that is going to, their owners are going to turn to you and listen to what you're saying and say, you know what, I'm going to take your feedback and I'm going to do it. I'm going to instill what you're saying. So that's pretty incredible. So that's, how much time? I know I only had 30 minutes, right?
You're still
got
got
I'm good? Okay. Because you know me, I can.
No, we know. We know.
Now I just went blank.
We're running a little bit behind now.
Yeah, so why join Unique? So anyway, so those are some really, I think the most important thing when you're talking with someone about, why Unique and the fact that we are just starting out. Melanie had said, look in your makeup bag. We will eventually have everything in your makeup bag in our line. So like when I started, we had less than a handful of products to sell. And kind of funny, we sold out of the mascara 3 days after I joined for 3 months. Yeah, that was fun. I still managed to hit green in 2 weeks because people took, and I'll tell you why, because people took pre-orders. Because it's all, and I'm going to go into this positivity mindset right now because we are in, I know it's going to be touched on by someone, but I know that we're on the back orders for the liquid foundation, and everyone's like, well, how can we sell? How can we promote? We can't do anything if we're on back order with foundations. Well, you can, because it's your mindset. If you're going to think you can't promote and you can't sell when we're on a back order, then you're not going to. But if you, like a ton of us now that are purple and black, we were in that, we call it mascara gate, where we were literally sold out of mascara for 3 months, and we still managed to get $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 in sales Because we went to our customers and we said, this is a must-have product. We are sold out right now because people love it, and I want you to be the next on the list to get it. So I'm gonna put your name down, and I'm gonna take your credit card information, and as soon as that link opens up, I'm putting you in to get it.
Cha-ching!
Yes. That's what you need to do with the liquid foundation. You know what happened to the people that complained about the fact that their business wasn't gonna grow, and when we ran out of mascara and we didn't have anything else to sell? They quit. I don't even remember who they are. I don't know any of their names. But I do remember every single person that stayed, and those people are now purple and black status. And it's because of that mindset on it. And that's what's really cool about this company. We have products that people want, that they desire. That's an amazing thing. The fact that so many people want our liquid foundation is unbelievable. That's the mindset that you should have. You should be going to your customers and saying, oh my God, we have this phenomenal foundation, if you don't have dry skin, and you have to have this. I have to have your name down because you have to be the next person on this list, and as soon as I see that it comes back up in a couple weeks, I am putting you in as the first person to have it. That's how you're gonna get your sales. And not only that, we have an entire line of amazing products. Like, we're going back to the innovativeness of Unique. Okay, we have eyeliners that you can put on and literally rub and rub and rub and wash your face 100 times, and they will not smudge. We have lip stains that stay on for hours that won't come off. So there are all these products that are just amazing that we can, get out there and promote and sell. Not sell, share. So we don't sell, we share. So that's what's pretty cool. Really learn your products, learn how. Another thing about the innovative. If you know me, my brain kind of goes like this, so I skip around. So here with
that's like the get up there.
The one thing about Unique that I will say is going to be different from a lot of other companies that you're going to find is the fact that, and we're going to touch on the fact that we are very online focused, okay? One thing that Unique really wants to be, and that Joey, who's the head of our IT department, is that he and his team are really focused on mobile devices and computers. Did you know that 74% of the traffic that comes through Unique's website is on your mobile phones, is on customers' mobile phones? That's phenomenal. That tells us a lot. So people want to shop fast, and they want to shop on their phones. So that's something that, if you have customers that are saying, well, what's the best way to reach my audience? What's the best way to do this or that? On the phones, on email, on Facebook. You're going to have people of all ages that are going to be reaching out to you that want to join in on this opportunity. And even with people that are in the older generation, like I know my mom, who I'm still trying to teach how to use an iPhone and text and find email, it's going to obviously be a couple more steps for them. But it's amazing because you're teaching them a skill that is just so incredible to have. But because this company is working more towards that way, have patience with those. Have patience. But they can it's still direct sales, right? So they can still do home parties if you want. You don't have to. But that's the joy of this company. You can do whatever you want. It's makeup, right? 4 out of 5 women wear makeup. So don't overthink everything. Just remember, it's makeup. We're not going to die of an emergency of it. What else am I forgetting?
I had a little bit of slides, but with some useful information for you.
Numbers girl.
Yes.
It was something that impacted me at the Black Status Retreat last week when Tori spoke on e-commerce and how we're already doing it, and the shift that's happening with Walmart's and Macy's.
Very true. Oh, that's a fantastic point. Yes. That's right. Another way that we are innovative in that the fact that since we are so online focused, like our Lash and Kere app, which is has that been released yet?
To some.
Not yet. To some. Okay. When you guys get the Lash and Kere app, it is phenomenal. It is the greatest thing. We've tested it, and it is the most. Right now it's only for mascara, but when they get all of our products up on there. It is the fastest thing. You just hop on your phone, what someone wants, boom, it's the most incredible thing. Anyways, that's phenomenal because, like she was saying, Walmart, did you guys see that Walmart is closing, they closed down like 100 and some stores? Because things are so online now. And so